Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, this is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. Now, this is the first video of the new year, so Happy New Year! About almost 2 months late. Anyway, here in front of me is Siege! War for Cybertron Trilogy, Optimus, and Megatron. Ah! Now, ever since I've seen the Siege line, I've been so wanting to get these, and the first opportunity I had, I went ahead and snagged these. Now, you've already seen the other Siege line figures that I've gotten so far, such as Sideswipe and Hound. So I am trying to see about snagging Ultra Magnus and Shockwave. I have been seeing the video reviews of what was shown in the New York Toy Fair this year. Man, I'm telling you guys, the minute this thing comes up, I am so pre-ordering Omega Supreme and Jetfire. Jetfire looks so G1 cartoon accurate, almost. There's a little bit here and there, but I will have to review it. Not to mention, I have to get the third-party Phoenix, and and just do a side by side. But that's when I actually get Phoenix. But I'm little at a time. I can't go broke or in bankruptcy court for it. But anyway, so without further ado, let me go ahead and get these guys opened. And in the words of Optimus, let's see how cool they really are. Okay, folks, there he is out of his package and in robot mode. As you can tell, he kind of resembles his OG1 look in a way, with his chest, the arms, the fusion cannon. He even goes back to his Japanese G1 roots with his sword, which was only available in the Japanese release until the reissues came out. Then you have them, but hey, it was all cool. Now we're gonna go ahead, move him out of the way for a little bit, and we're gonna show off the box. So here you have the illustration with him. Awesome illustration. You have the flag of Kaon, going on out there. Big bold letters here. The poster art, which I hope they make into a poster. And the product shots, which shows, the Battle Masters here. Which, honestly, I should have brought them with me and I didn't. But, you know what? I gotta look back on my videos to even do a review on these guys. But nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and move the box out of the way and take a look at him. So there he is. I'm gonna pull the look up right there. And there he is, just pointing the cannon right at you. And he's got some really good detail there. As you can tell, he has some dry brushing where it shows, the battle scarring and everything else. Which I think when these were first shown off at Comic-Con, I believe, it was good that they did the dry brushing. I'm pretty sure it was expertly done, but dry brushing on an assembly line, it's not really all that good. If they had just done it plain, I'm pretty sure customizers around the world would be able to do their own dry brushing and whatnot. But all in all, he's got that look of the OG1 series. Of course, he's got the little things which are kind of reminiscent to Machinima's Prime Wars Trilogy series. And, he's got some good details. I mean, check that out. Yeah, we'll try and focus. So, you know, he's got some really good molded details all the way around. And, you know, of course I got him like he's firing his cannon, so I'm going to put him off to the side. So there he is. Saying hi to Buddy as he's walking in. So, you know, always have to give thanks to the people that help make these videos possible, because, I mean, without Buddy and allowing me to do them here, hey, I'd be doing them at home. You'd be seeing all sorts of... No, pretty much it'll kind of look like this in a way. Look at that background. Ah! So, anyway, so we got his, you know, he's got a rotating head. It's kind of stiff. Now, I have heard a lot of complaints in other reviewers about the head, especially around this portion here, as you can tell. So it's kind of like loose, doesn't really stick, but on mine, it doesn't. I don't have a problem with that. One other thing is that though the head is on a ball joint, I'm gonna try and zoom in here. If I can, oh, you know what? Screw it. There we go. You can see the actual ball joint, so it doesn't snap on the head doesn't snap on directly. You know, with the head right on the ball joint. It's actually back here, which is kind of unsightly, you know? But, you know, that's the major complaint there. Now, of course, his hands do go around 360. He's got a bicep swivel, elbow bend, about 90 degrees. His hands do... Oh, there we go. His hands do... fold in, but that's for transformation. There is no wrist articulation. And again, like I said, the head can swing left, right, can look up, but then it's going to expose that little inner piece. Can look down, but then he's going to be looking inside his chest. He can, let me move this up. He can go ahead and kick back, but this tread here gets in the way. He can kick forward. Does have about 90 degree bend at the knee. He does have an ankle tilt, no forward motion. Well, it does kind of have a forward motion there. And of course his heel spur does fold in. So, you know, it's a good figure. It is not bad for, you know, for what they want. And of course, he's got the ability to do those wide ankle stands that most people like. You know, I like it personally. It's not a bad figure. Alright folks, I had to adjust the camera because, you know, I'd rather be able to see what I'm doing, which is why you're seeing this amazing shirt that I got from Loot Crate some time back. You know, most people, you know, you hear their voice, you sometimes see their chest, and sometimes you do see their face, but me personally, I just want to be the floating voice while you're concentrating on this guy right here. Anyway, so, you know, there he is, you know, all posed and everything. Alright, so let me go ahead and start transformation. So we're going to go ahead and take off his accessories. We're going to turn his fusion cannon, or put his arms down like so. Boom. Now there's these little deals back here. They kind of flip up to form the back or the front of the cannon barrel. Now the cannon itself, you can take it off, or you can just swing it around like that, because there is going to be you know, there is going to be something that you're going to be doing with it later. Now, I'm going to turn the arms up like so. I'm going to go ahead and turn his waist 180. There's a reason why I went ahead and did that. So, I'm going to go ahead and around here, there's a little bracket right there. And we're going to turn this leg. We're going to turn it up like so. Boom. It's supposed to fold in like that. So I'm going to try that again for those that didn't see it the first time because of my fat ass hands. So, there we go. So I'm going to turn this like so. Fold this up, turn this. So it's supposed to bend here. It's going to bend like that. And then it's going to fold in on itself like so. Boom. And we pull this back like that. Now there is something I forgot to show. Hang on a sec. Come on, let go. There we go. So there is, I'm gonna try, and there we go. There is a port right here. There is a post right here. Can you see it? Can you see it? There we go, right there. So once you fold that in, it's gonna hook up right there, and bah, there we go. Now, I'm gonna pull this heel spur, we'll fold it in like that, and there you go. Got one leg done, his foot loose. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do the same with the other leg. We're gonna pull this out. Now pull this, fold, like so. Turn the leg in, like so. Now we're gonna pull this deal here, where it's just going to snap in there. Pull the heel spur, boom. The legs are done. Yay. Now we're gonna go ahead and move the hands inside like so. We're gonna fold them in. Ta-da, ta-da. Now we're gonna pull this up. There we go. Now we're going to move these hands up like so. And there is a post right here. There's a port right there. And you're going to just plug that in like so. So we're almost done. Now all we gotta do, now that we got this portion open, we're gonna move the other tire treads like so. And now, this portion here is gonna fit into this. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of dark. I'm gonna try and at least. So as you can tell from the not so deep shadow, it's gonna fit in here. So you gotta push that in. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we gotta fold this out like this. We gotta push this in right here. Now, I'm gonna show you right here. So on this little panel here, there's a port here, a post here and here, or tab. And on this side, I don't know if you can see it, I'm gonna try and shine it out. There is a, I don't know if it can show, oh, I think it did. You can show right here a post right here, or a port right here. So you know, go ahead and push that in, and snap that in there on both sides. If it goes in. Oh yeah. It's also... Okay. Okay. Now, of course, this is something that other people have been complaining about. That Megatron's head still sticks out from underneath. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so that is the tank almost done. Oh yeah, there we go. Almost done there. Now, one other thing that we'll need to do. Now, of course, there's no actual tank treads. That's just little rolling wheels. Now, as you can tell, it does roll badly, very badly on glass. I would not advise it. Okay, so now here we have the sword here. We're going to go ahead and open it up. And there we go. So, one thing you're going to notice, there's some tabs here, they kind of connect along the sides here when transformed into a sword, but we're not doing the sword right now. So there is the other part of the cannon. We're going to slide it underneath like so, and there we go. And there is Tank Megatron. Okay. And he's not a bad tank design. Now, of course, so he's not, you know, it's not without issues. You know, his foot, I think on my copy, this right foot is kind of loose in the back here. This one just snaps in really well. So, there was a fix one of the guys from Cybertron's Elite told me about. I'm going to have to go ahead and talk with him about that again. But, like I said, all in all, he's a good looking tank. You can see a lot of good molded details. Right there, as you can tell. You know, and the back, you know, this molded piece for his main gun, that is stupendous. So that is awesome. So now there we have, you know, like I said, Tank Megatron in all his beautiful Decepticon-y glory. Now we're going to go ahead and transform him back. So it's pretty simple. It's just a reverse method. I'm going to go ahead and take off the the barrel here. And go ahead and slide this back around. And of course, you know, tabs in right there like so. And there we have his Mega Sword. Now, I have seen the repo labels for these, and if I wind up getting both sets, I'm going to have to wind up getting another Megatron so I can do the IDW version. Now, I'll probably show that off later on. So, we're going to put that aside. And now, we're going to go ahead and untab here. And we're going to go ahead and open up right here. And do that. Now we're going to go ahead and open the arms like so, turn them off. Oh yeah, almost forgot. You see these little tabs right here, they got to go back where they were. Give them that G1-ish look. And boom. Now, I'm going to go ahead and of course, I need to go ahead and move these back like so. And just trying to get this. There we go. So kind of snaps in there. And of course you gotta put your hands out like so, turn the barrel like so. And now we gotta work on the feet. So, and to unhook, open, and we're going to twist his legs like so, open them up, and clip. Now, for those that didn't see that the first time around, we're going to unhook from the side, and come on, it's fighting with me here. So there we go. So we open up this portion here, and we're going to twist the leg, open it up, and lock this back into place. Now, one other thing, we gotta turn the waist back 180, and then turn this, and then of course we got the heel spur over here. Now, before I try to have them flushed down, but again, for some reason, it just wasn't working. So as you can tell, he's kind of like leaning back. Oh! So either he's on a he's on a type of, you know, unknown conveyor belt. So there he is, holding up his mighty sword. By the power of Unicron. Anyway, so there he is, you know, Transformers Siege Horde of Cybertron Trilogy Megatron. And if I had to go ahead and give a grade scale, I'd give him perhaps a 8.5, you know, out of 10. Like I say, he's not without some issues, some of which are not exactly all that apparent with this copy, and others that are apparent. It is a good figure. I don't have any complaints about it. You know, so if nothing else, you know, I like him. I'm glad that I invested in this line so far. I haven't had any complaints. Now, that's not to say that I passed over on a couple of others, you know, like Cog. I just wasn't feeling it. But, you know, that's my own personal choice. But nonetheless, it is a good figure. I like him. And, you know, it's a good find. I'm glad I found these two, or I should say, I'm glad I found them. And you know, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a size comparison, and we'll put them side by side. All right, folks, there they are, side by side, and I have to say, you know, it is. You know, they're awesome. They are so awesome. You know, I don't know what to say in this case. I mean, they scale pretty well. I think, you know, yeah, they're pretty much, you know, almost, you know, just basically. You know, basically almost the same height. I don't know what else to say. I mean, these guys are awesome. They are also rugged, I have to say. You know, their joints are very stiff, which is a good thing in this case. I'm not afraid of actually, moving them too hardly. They're very sturdy. So, like I said, I don't know what else to say in this case. So, all right, folks, there they are, side by side, and I have to say, it is, they're awesome. They are so awesome. I don't know what to say in this case. I mean, they scale pretty well. I think, they're pretty much, almost, just basically, almost the same height. I don't know what else to say. I mean, these guys are awesome. They are also rugged, I have to say. Their joints are very stiff, which is a good thing in this case. I'm not afraid of actually, moving them too hardly. They're very sturdy. So, like I said, I don't know what else to say in this case. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and leave them in the suggestion box down below. Leave your, all right, folks. So, like I said before, go ahead and like and share the page. Leave comments on the video on the descriptions down below. Or in the comment section down below. And if you have something that you want me to review and you want to send it to me, you have one of two ways you can do this. You can either send it to me via U.S. Postal Service at P.O. Box 247, San Antonio, Texas 78291, or if you're using FedEx or UPS, you can send it to 615 East Houston, number 247, San Antonio, Texas 78291. So, this is Phoenix Draconis, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.